Make time for Haste, a game of Dum-Dums and Dragons. Haste is a quick-play, cooperative role-playing game. The adventure runner for this campaign is the adventurous Marcus Lake.
Let's get going. Let's hurry. Haste.
Last time, our party of dragon repo specialists were contracted to repossess a dragon from Count Singuinous, the undead. After landing on the surface, our heroes immediately assumed the worst.
I immediately have become convinced that we are in hell. We've landed in hell. This is hell. Honey, we're in hell. I don't know what to do.
At least we're here together.
But really, it wasn't that bad. It's kind of nice, actually.
It's a little spooky, but there's a magical Candyland feel to the cotton candy forest as you approach.
Let me see.
NameLess the mage reversed the flow of gravity to keep his comrades from falling from a tree.
It's possible that I believe I'm responsible for this. I'm not an observant.
Where did I develop this ability?
Our party begins to gather together and gather their wits to prepare for the adventure ahead.
Are you recording? Okay, cool.
All right.
So, now, we may want to go over your background before we pick up what happened to that first orb.
Sure. I'm not exactly a people person because I was raised in a wasteland. It was it was a void, but I had plenty of books, so I got smart.
Is this the source of your irritability, or are there other events that...
Well, yeah, I'm sure there's varieties of...
The other event is people are annoying.
Right, yeah.
You weren't the sweetheart of the wasteland? Or?
I mean, I was, but that's not saying much.
Right.
So I am the sweetheart.
Well, he's just kind of used to being by himself and all these other people.
Right, and then all these other people, they keep screwing up and getting lost in trees and stuff.
Right.
I have
You
to
gotta
swoop in and save the day.
Spend a page on him.
Back in the wasteland, he never robbed anybody, so he was the real sweetheart.
Right, exactly. Yeah, if he robbed somebody, he wouldn't stab him afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd just take their
Just
stuff.
rob 'em.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I'm a nice guy.
as you may recall, before you had descended to the surface of the cotton candy trees and rescued the couple from their dangling on one of the branches, you had seen the other orb disappear beneath the surface. And in fact, you may have even heard some kind of reverberating rebound from below. So the three of you are up on the surface now, barely maintaining it. Your gravity reversing spell has subsided, so you're kind of standing on the
I feel like
fiber.
you're being careful, so you're maybe like up to your calves. You're like down to here.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just standing perfectly on top.
Yeah.
Like Legolas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am neck deep in the fluff, but I don't realize that that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right.
Well, should
I
we
bet that's comfy.
Should we get down there? I vaguely remember another member of our party.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Right, how would you like to go about doing this? You could simply jump into it and hope to fall. You could try to burrow.
I already think I can swim through cotton candy, so I'm burrowing.
You've proven this.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident. Yeah.
So you take a deep breath and dive beneath the fibrous surface.
All right, I'm walking through Dirk's tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So,
married a gopher. It's amazing.
all right,
A
so
real go-getter, yeah.
you burrow and descend, and soon you grab onto one of the indigo candy-like limbs and press your face out from beneath the bottom of the canopy of the cotton candy trees. And you can see that there, of course, are many large trunks of these indigo trees and kind of an odd magenta kind of atmosphere beneath. You see a surface at the top of a hill on which the forest is growing, and across this surface you see several kind of man-sized lumps from which odd wildflowers are growing. These wildflowers have thick evergreen stems and large bulbous cyan flower heads. Amongst these, you see a cracked open membrane of the shell of the orb that you had seen disappear earlier, and you see someone quickly imbibing some kind of fluid standing amidst that with the driest hair you've seen in a while. You think that from here you could approach the trunk and easily, with your strength, lower everyone to the surface. Would you like to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you all arrive on the surface on the top of this tree. Now here you see that these odd flowers seem to be growing out of the remains of bodies. All of these mounds that you had seen that were about 6 feet long. dark, desecrated corpses of some kind, and from them these wildflowers seem
Called
to be...
it hell.
Hell.
Hell. Totally hell. 100% hell.
I wasn't on the page with you before, but now, a little bit.
That seems nice.
You see them descend from the trunk, and once again, the Dragon Repo team is reunited.
That's what we are.
Dragon Repo team.
Dragon Repo.
Oh, wait, was that the title?
Yeah, it comes up on the screen right now.
Cue the theme song. Your theme song. No, it's Country Roads. The theme song.
ClueLess, NameLess, tuneless.
So I'm gonna take a shot, and then after I'm done taking a shot, I'm gonna ask the familiar face. I'm not quite sure what his name is. I'm gonna ask him. You see that too, right?
Do I see what?
The flowers growing out of the.
Absolutely
Yeah,
everywhere.
I see.
Hundreds of bodies around.
Oh.
Wait, these are bodies?
Yes.
Well,
Pretty
I mean, they're
unobservant.
already
They're all
dead.
laying down.
Right. Well, should we poke them? I'm gonna poke one.
How pretty are the flowers? Yeah, if they look at least a little bit pretty, I'm gonna pick a few for my husband.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna make a quick observation. Does it appear as though the flowers are moving?
It's as if there's a breeze that you can't feel, and on occasion you see kind of a wave of movement cascade across the top of the hilltop as these bulbous little flowers move a little.
I'm
picking
gonna
flowers.
say something along the lines of, "They eat people. Don't touch them."
So
I'm
she
not gonna touch 'em,
she
I'm gonna
plucks
poke
a flower from one of the corpses, and the fluid that's contained within the bulb at the top of it begins to drip out of the stem that you have severed. And it seems to be kind of a sticky brown red-like substance. There's a bit of a metallic smell.
I think you're used to that.
Yeah.
It took a dark turn.
I don't think I'm
I think
particularly
it was already fairly
frightened.
dark.
Poking one of
Right.
the corpses with your foot or with your staff.
My staff.
All right, crushes through the desiccated skull.
I thought so.
It doesn't seem to be very juicy. This remain. All the
Okay.
juice seems to
Just
have been extracted.
Crush
in
the
some-
skull. Not surprised.
What happens to skulls when they have blood flowers on them?
Yeah.
All right.
Hailing from the wasteland.
Yeah, you know all about that stuff.
All right, guys, nothing to see here. Let's move on. We got dragons.
Now, there's something to feel as you sense a thump come up through the ground.
Oh.
Now, you don't really know any cardinal directions here, but for lack of any other sense of that, we'll just say the direction that this thump seems to have emitted from will be north.
Okay.
So, northwards, down the slope of the hill, although you're at the crest of the hill, so everywhere's a slope, but from the north, you feel kind of a reverberation, some kind of heavy footfall, perhaps, as you feel subsequent thumps.
Okay.
Everyone, look at this glass of water.
Exactly.
Look at your drink.
Exactly. Pull out a vial.
Anyone here
Drink
a
it
lawyer?
before I get the to a patient.
No, but I worship investments, so I should get out of here.
Yeah.
I think if we're looking for a dragon,
We
follow
should-
the thumps.
Yeah, we should probably go towards the thumps.
Oh, we should at least maybe scout it out. Let's
Send the rascal.
who's sneaky?
All right. Yeah.
Send
Sure.
the clueless
He
rascal.
looks wily.
Sure. What am I doing again, guys?
Sneak ahead and see what.
Yeah,
what those
that
thumps
ominous
are.
noise. Go find out what that is.
All right. Cool.
The other three of you would like to stay up here on the crest of the hill amidst the cluster of the blue trunks, I presume, as he sneaks down?
Yeah.
Okay, so they stay there. You roll a sneak check, please.
Right. And I believe I have a well, no, that's just fighting dirty.
You probably get
Okay.
a +1 from your agility.
But I'm drunk. That's my
You're
my
clueless.
unbalanced. I am not particularly agile.
But you
Correct,
do have
yeah.
the criminal history, which I think gives you sneaking.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was something in there. Yes. Here we go. +2 on all rolls.
Thank
you. I love how you're like.
Hide
I'm
us.
pretty sure.
pretty
in
sure.
the game that I
have a
wrote.
feeling.
I know you better than you know yourself.
Okay, so I got a total of 8.
Okay, so he begins to make his way down, and you hear kind of the snapping some of the stems of these flowers, and you hear like, ew, oh god.
That's my sneaky
So he's-
voice.
Ew, ew.
He's trying to be sneaky and quiet, but
This is him sneaking. This is the best
simultaneously
we could
he's
hide.
repulsed and can't help but be a little. He kind of gags. A little. Okay, so
You
you
get what you pay for, and he was in the budget.
Right.
make your way
Swear to
about
God.
down into this, descending into this valley, into this kind of magenta miasma, and you make out a dark, shadowy form up ahead. Seems to be the source of the thumping that you can feel up through the ground. It's massive. It's a very large bipedal figure. Seems to have something large on its back. And at this point, as you get closer, you can hear a muffled kind of muttering or grumbling that this creature is doing to itself, apparently. And it's saying something like,
Master says it's not proper if his little girl doesn't have enough people on her side of the aisle, so...
And you see him plucking things up off the ground and putting them into some kind of package on his back.
I'm stupid. I'm gonna just talk to him. I'm just gonna be like, hey, what's up, buddy? I'm supposed to be here to fill out the bride's side of the room.
I can hear him.
Oh!
Yeah, I think we can all hear him.
I brought some buddies with me. I didn't know whether or not we were supposed to... I didn't know if it was a +1 or whatever, but I was told specifically I'm supposed to come and I'm supposed to talk to you because you're the man, and fill out the bride's side of the...
There's a thump, thump, thump as he approaches you.
It's the last time we hire an improviser.
He emerges out of the magenta fog from below, and you can make out the face of some kind of ogre-like beast. It has a few teeth, a flat kind of pig-like nose, no hair, one eyeball much larger than the other one. He's got large leather straps around his torso and over his shoulders, and you see what looks like a gigantic lobster cage on his back. He's hunched over a bit, seems to be weighty. It has been jammed full. There's like a lid on it that's open. It's been jammed full of corpses, it seems. And the remains of some of the flowers that have been torn off of them as he's stuffed them into the... And so he says,
Well, you're in the potter's field here. You're nowhere near the mansion. The mansion's that way.
I was supposed to come and check to make sure that, I think, now, and I'm just speaking out of turn here, but I think when he was trying to get people to fill out the bright side, I think he was talking about living people. I think he wanted, like, it to be, like, nice. I don't know. I just wanted to come here and give you that message, give you a shot. You want a drink? You want to drink something?
The living, there's no living people here. There's evil undead, or there's evil flames.
The living's super cool this season. It's the new hot thing. If you're undead, you just get a bunch of living people to hang out. It's like hors d'oeuvres you can talk to. It's super cool.
What do we have? We have like was it strength, agility, wits, and
charm.
Oh, charm. Could you make a charm roll?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. I got 4. I'm pretty charming.
Okay,
It's double twos, though.
Yeah,
double twos, though.
Do you have any...
So you can hear a lot of this. Do you want to intervene, or do you want to give him any more slack?
Just come bursting above
No,
the three
no.
of us. Hey, wait a minute.
I deliberately tried to make myself as zero as possible.
So you hear his last attempts, and you can feel this thing kind of going south up to the north.
Yeah.
There. So do you, given that he's rolled doubles, you have an opportunity here to wade down through the corpses and
and
sort things out if you want.
Sure.
But
I'm gonna look at the thing. Is it big?
oh, it's almost 12 feet tall.
Can I kill it?
You know, I mean, like, you may have the will to kill it, but, desire and action are two different things. So,
Okay. Has it done anything? It hasn't really done.
Hasn't
too
really
much.
done anything yet.
All right. I'm sorry. Ignore him. And then I'm just gonna.
He's clueless.
He is clueless.
I'm drunk. I'm a little lost. I'm a little drunk. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go around to the mansion. Super helpful. I'm gonna let the boss know that you're a gem and that you're doing a great job.
What are you doing? He's already sold.
He'll be pleased to know that another wizard is coming to his daughter's wedding.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy to be here. Hey, where's the dragon?
Ooh, subtle. Subtle.
A dragon. Oh, Master has a...
he kind of turns to gesture towards the direction of the mansion again. And when he does this, like, the limbs that are hanging out through the holes of the lobster cages kind of
Flop.
All right.
Nice and
Corpses.
tasty.
yeah, he says,
At the center of the courtyard of the mansion is where the Master keeps his dragon.
Can we see the mansion on the horizon?
no, it's still pretty foggy from here. He has indicated a direction, but you cannot make it out.
It's all the way over there? All right, take us there. I'm on your back.
The idea of climbing onto this creature's back is both not hasty and
he's gonna pick me up and put me there.
also maybe disgusting.
It's like rotten corpses.
You already indicated you were done with the corpses.
There isn't a rule against it. It's just too gross.
I'm gonna say my hair is way too dry for
Turns
that.
out we found the line.
Yeah.
There it is.
Next time on Haste, a game of Dum-Dums and Dragons.
It is a gigantic float with a huge horse on it, covered in a multitude of colorful flowers.
And these look like traditional non-flesh-eating flowers. Or do these look like kind of similar...
Are you a botanist?
No, not really.
Roll a wits check.
Let's just assume I fail it.
I'm your host, MC and editor of Haste the Game Show, Tristian Spillman. And my wife helped do a little bit. Thanks honey. Thanks, Katrina.